I'd say it's been a pretty good fucking weekend for NASCAR so far. I mean, there's been some things that we all aren't gonna agree with, but I could say, the ARCA race, to see it aired live wasn't bad, and it actually had some pretty good racing in there. I mean, granted, we all knew who was going to dominate. Sammy Smith, Brandon Jones were going to be there, doing their thing. They did. No surprise, but still good racing to see what Sammy Smith can do. Locked up the ARCA East Championship and the Sioux Chief Showdown Championship, so that's a really good thing to see. Sucked that Amber Balkan got dumped on lap 11 like that. There's just no reason to bulldoze anyone at that lap, in my opinion, no matter who it is. So that sucked, but still good racing. The Truck Series race, we got to see Ty Majeski get his first career win after holding some people off. Good racing throughout the night. And he locked himself into the championship by getting that first career win. So that's really cool. That's great for momentum and all that. We all knew he was going to get one sooner or later. It was just when were all the cards finally going to fall, in line for him. Because that's really what a lot of this is. It's just when's the luck going to work out. When is all the bad luck, going to stop, really? Because you can get lucky if the bad luck stops. Getting the bad luck to stop. I mean, we got to see Crafton up there. Harley got a 14th. It was really weird to see Ben Rhodes run as bad as he did, especially Matty D being way back there. Those two were kind of shocking to me, but still good racing. Then last night, sadly, Landon Castle had brake issues, and Sheldon Creed got taken out after Noah hit Ty Gibbs and got him loose. They go up the track, and there goes his playoffs. It sucked to see it end, mechanical failure for Landon, and something completely out of Sheldon's control again, because, look at Portland and multiple other places. That's happened a lot. So that really absolutely did suck to see, but I still think they're going to be really good the rest of the year. I think Landon's still going to run good, and I think Sheldon's still going to be right there. He's running up front. Took bad luck away. He'd have a lot better of a season than he's had. We got to see Noah win his third straight race. Another one for Junior Motorsports. They're in double digits. I think it's at least 12 for the season. They're on fire, which, we should all expect to see. Noah's a good driver. Do I like the move necessarily 100%? Hitting Ty as hard as he did in the turn, that's how Sheldon got in it. No, I think there's aggressive and there's over-aggressive, and I think we can all agree that our friend Ty occasionally pushes that line, just like Chastain. I don't want to see him get himself in trouble in the Cup Series, You never know how many opportunities you're going to get. I don't think they'll back out on him too quick. I think he'll have a good shot with it, but regardless, I didn't like the move, but he got the win. Do what you got to do. Held off Brandon Jones, who didn't make the big hit, to try to get him out of the way. He was trying to get the win. He didn't hit him as hard as Noah hit Ty there way earlier in the race, but still good stuff. Good for JRM. Sucks to see guys not make the playoffs because of some dumb stuff, but it's over 20 races of stupid. The season's over 30 races where dumb stuff can happen all the time, so you just have to carry on and move on with all of that. But good racing. I'm really looking forward to the playoffs to see what happens, see how many Junior Motorsports guys make it to the Final Four, because they've just been dominating, and see what Ty Gibbs can hold on to do, because he had a bad race there. And shout out to AJ Allmendinger, getting a second straight Xfinity Series regular season championship. See what he can do in the playoffs. But that gets us to the Cup Series at Bristol Motor Speedway for the Bass Pro Shops night race. And it's an elimination race, which means things are going to get sketchy. Sooner or later, and people are going to get pissed off no matter what. They normally do at Bristol, then they added, playoff elimination race to it, which means everyone's going to be extra pissed off. But congratulations to Eric Almirola. Pretty sure none of us thought he was going to get the pole. No offense to him. I consider him a solid top 12 to 15 every week. He could do it unless something stupid happens. So to see him get a pole is great. He doesn't get too many of them, so I'm not picking on him. That's good to see him up there, and it's a good sign that, Chase Briscoe, teammate, right there behind him. So that's a good sign for Stewart Haas. They did have a while there from the last 4 races of 2020 until literally at some point this year they were just off across the board, to include Riley Herbst. So it's good to see that up there. Denny Hamlin, up there in 4th is the highest Toyota. Alex Bowman's 3rd, the highest Chevrolet. And Kyle Larson's 5th, Ryan Blaney 6th. Kevin Harvick up there in 7th where he needs to be. Christopher Bell 8th, and I think he's going to have a great night. It's just in his wheelhouse. Austin Cindric 9th. Brad Keselowski got a top 10. Cole Custer's up there in 11th as well. So, 1, 2, skip a few, all 4 Stewart Haas cars are in the top 11 qualifying, which you don't get to see pretty much ever. So, that's a good sign. Then you got Ross Chastain in 12th. Bubba's in 14th. Not in the playoffs, but worth mentioning. See what he could do here. Joey starting 15th, William Byron 16th, Reddick 17th, Kyle Busch 21st, and Martin Truex Jr. 22nd, which I honestly didn't expect. That kind of caught me off guard. Chase Elliott 23rd, another one of those. Ty Gibbs is 25th. I thought Ricky Stenhouse would do better, but again, he had damage. They just went out there to see how everything worked. So, yeah, I can't rag on him for that after qualifying. Austin Dillon 28th, Suarez 29th, where they don't need to be. Elimination race. I mean, you don't want to be back there. A lot of dumb stuff can happen there, but Todd Gillen 30, I thought he'd do better. Corey LaJoie, they've had issues in the weekend, so hopefully they pick that up. Ty Dillon 34th, should surprise no one. Like, there's a lot of interesting things in there, just again because of playoffs and elimination racing where everyone's starting. You have a lot of them up front, and I really think it's a good chance we're going to see some of those in the playoffs. Shock the world, but there's a lot of guys in the playoffs, especially being at Bristol. You got Kyle Busch, Martin Truex, and Eric Jones all in their own, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. That's not good for them, being in the playoffs, especially Chase Elliott and Denny, and Kyle, really, except for Kevin, are always right up there together by the end of it. It's a long race. They can get up there. But to see Kyle, Chase, and then you got Austin Dillon and Suarez back there, like, that's not a good thing for their playoff hopes, especially, Chase, because he's had a lot of bad luck so far. But if we look at the playoff standings right now, as we speak, Christopher Bell's first, Byron second, Denny's safely in third, Joey's fourth, Ryan Blaney's fifth, Bowman sixth, Chase Elliott seventh, up 28. But you never know. Kyle Larson, he's in eighth, Ross Chastain ninth, Daniel Suarez is 10th, only up 6. This is where it gets sketchy. The Suarez is only up 6, Reddick's only up 2, and Cindric's only up 2, which gets us to the guys in the elimination zone right now, which is Kyle Busch down 2, Austin Dillon down 3, Chase Briscoe down 9, and Kevin Harvick's down 35, so he's pretty much in a must-win. And it's just really not a good start for them, especially Suarez only being up by 6, starting that far back. That could cause a lot of bad things. You don't want to be there. Granted, you could be up front, like Chase Briscoe, Kevin Harvick, any of them, be trying to work your way through it, and something stupid could happen. Bowman, you can be going through lap traffic and dumb stuff happens, and you're just as screwed. But it really is intriguing to see, all the things that can go, because I really do think Suarez, Tyler Reddick, and Cindric can all go out because of points, just for stuff happening. And Kyle Busch, Austin Dillon, and Chase Briscoe can find their way in. I don't think that Austin's going to. I don't think Cindric's going to hold on. I think Suarez is on my list to go. Kevin can find a way. Like, he gets stage points over someone that has a bad day. Like, that could change everything. He could win. We've seen him go out there when he has to win. Makes all the difference in the world. When he has to win, he can do it. He has proven that before. It's just really crazy. I think that's all happening. Elimination race, Bristol Motor Speedway. Like, it's just crazy even thinking that to me. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I think that sounds absolutely nuts. Again, you can call me crazy. A lot of people do. But I'm really, excited to see what's going to come of it. I'm excited for the race because it's Bristol. And really, most importantly, I'm really looking forward to see what the car does there after how much Martinsville sucked. I'm hoping that this one doesn't let us down, but we shall see. Again, a lot of stuff can happen. But congratulations, Eric Almirola and Chase Briscoe up there on the front row. Again, Denny and Christopher Bell, teammates run 4th and 8th, and their other teammates are 21st and 22nd, which is just weird. I did not expect that to happen. Chase Elliott's back there, but he has a good cushion on the points. Like, it's going to be a hell of a good race, and it's going to come down to a lot of stuff. So, got to see how it all plays out. Never know. We could do all of this, and then no one could win. That's in the playoffs. And, just some freak thing happening. And none of this conversation even really matters. But we'll figure it out. I think it's going to be great. Again, if you're watching this, if you're on Twitter, son, Racing Brzezinski, find me there. I'll be live during all of it so we can have a good conversation there. If, you're into that, that's your thing. If you haven't, go on there, try it. It's actually, I like the conversation. You can follow along and do all of that. Also, videos up on TikTok, so you can follow along on there. Appreciate everyone getting more views there. The YouTube Shorts, again, keep doing it. Get more subscribers, and I'll keep doing this. The more people, let me know how I'm doing, the more I'm going to do it. But that's where I'm going to, leave this one. I really just want to know I appreciate your time So subscribe on YouTube, TikTok, all that. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And most importantly, share this thing out for me. It helps more than you know. Enjoy the race. Peace.